I'm just gonna sit here and smile on this wonderful Thursday. How y'all doing today? I'm doing well. So as everybody joins me, as you come up into the live with me, probably wondering who am I. For those that do not know, I'm Momma Rhodes, and I'm here every Thursday at 8 p.m. Now you're probably wondering, well, who is Momma Rhodes? Well, Momma Rhodes is that voice of reason, that straight to the point, that person who's going to tell you the truth. Because who doesn't need truth in their life in order to grow? I'm that fertilizer. It's going to challenge you and push you through. That's who Momma Rhodes is. So I'm going to play a little music. Hi, Alexandria. That's one of my children. Because I am the mother of 3 daughters. Didn't have any sons. 3 daughters. A set of multiples right out the gate. Set of twins. No, they're not identical. They're different as night and day. Personality, looks, you name it. Social, antisocial, the polar opposites. So that was a struggle in itself. And then a singleton, which we went to try to find that boy, or try to go for the boy, but good Lord said another thing. He wants to give us another bouncing, beautiful baby girl. And that's what we call her, baby girl. So, gonna make this short for y'all. As you come in, let me know you've been here. For those who coming in late, gonna watch the replay, you can hit replay. Or type replay, I should say. If you like Momma Rhodes, please like me on Facebook and Instagram. And also, for those that know, I am new on YouTube. So go subscribe for the YouTube channel. I went for YouTube due to the fact that a lot of people are upset with Facebook. Not really, no. So they're on a lot of different platforms. So Momma Rhodes just broadening her horizon. Got that out the way. And you can also share if you would like to help out. So I'm going to go on here. We're going to open it up by touching on last week's topic, which was peeling back the Band-Aid. Now, you might be wondering, what is the Band-Aid? Y'all know what the Band-Aid is. It's what we do when we get a wound and we cover it up. Some of us keep that Band-Aid on longer than it should, and therefore it is no longer healing the wound. It is actually preventing it from healing. So we're not really talking about an actual wound. What we're talking about is things that happen in our lives that cause wounds with our hearts. And maybe from our heart, it affects our minds. So we apply Band-Aids on wounds that happen to us during our course of life. And many of us have wounds. None of us are exempt from that. I call them battle scars. Even Jesus had wounds. At case in point, the verse said Jesus wept. So he even had wounds. So it is okay to have wounds. Now, last Thursday, Momma Rhodes exposed her wound. I took my Band-Aid off. So we're going to redo that today. And I'm going to peel back off my Band-Aid again because I put it back on like most of us do in life. You didn't like the way it felt. You didn't like the exposure. You didn't like the way it looked. So you applied the Band-Aid, or you reapplied the Band-Aid. And some of us just keep reapplying. So tonight I'm going to peel back off this Band-Aid, and I'm going to expose my wound to you all. And here we go. As I pull off my Band-Aid, here, we're going to reveal what Momma Rhodes' wound is. Now, some people, it might hurt. Yeah, peeling off a Band-Aid can be painful. But you have to experience the pain in order to heal, y'all. That's life. Ouch. So there it is. That is my wound. It's called rejection. So how did that wound get there? It's a long story. And some of us had to dig deep, because this wound here is deep. I'm telling you, so deep. Momma Rhodes had to go get a professional. And some of us may have to do that. Whether it's a professional, there's a therapist, a psychiatrist, psychologist, your pastor, local pastor, whatever it is, sometimes you need help. I needed help with that one because it was so deep. It was making me make decisions that were not necessarily Christ-like, and it prevented me from getting closer to being a Christian. So you sitting here, you saying certain things, but you have these wounds that you covering up. So in order to be genuine, we have to expose ourselves. And that can be quite scary, y'all. To expose your wound to the world. But once you expose it and it heals, you don't care anymore. It's no longer a wound. It won't hurt anymore. So with mine being rejection, let me tell y'all ways that this wound was hurting me. As I disclosed last week, I would sit, and when somebody got close, or I felt as though somebody was going to reject me, I would try to reject you first. So in my head, I was saying, well, they ain't going to hurt my heart. I'm going to just let them go. Well, it's because I got close and dug deep into the word. It said, that ain't how you supposed to do it, Shannon. You supposed to love everybody, and you should try to help everybody. And that means exposing my heart and my feelings of rejection. So the feelings of rejection, as I dug deep, came from childhood. Yeah. Some wounds take you all the way back to childhood. Now, mind you, I'm over 50. So that is a wound that's been there for a very long time. So with rejection and being bullied, it never healed. And I would always protect myself. So technically, the wound was never going to heal with the Band-Aid on, because I never exposed it to heal from it. So I, in turn, like I stated earlier, was able to get me some help to heal that wound. So that is why I'm sitting here exposing y'all today. Because it's just rejection. You have a right to reject me. You have a right to say no. Because we all full of sin. We all gonna sin. So when you hurt my feelings, I know it probably wasn't you that meant to hurt my feelings. You probably didn't know you hurt somebody's feelings or my feelings. So therefore, as a Christian, if you did hurt my feelings, or I felt as though you rejected me, I'm going to come to you. And we're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about it with love. Because that's what it's all about. love. Bottom line, you have to love your enemies. You got to stop walking around here when somebody disagree with you or you didn't like the way they came at you. They probably got some wounds. You don't even know what people going through. But you over there with your wound, and they got a wound, so everybody in the room got wounds, and nothing get resolved. So if we could all just sit back and openly discuss things and really, truly be vulnerable, which I know is really hard. Because once you expose this wound here, you're vulnerable. And nobody likes to be vulnerable. Nobody. It's a very, very scary feeling. But I'm going to leave you with this. That scary feeling goes away. And I tell you how it goes away. Pray about it. Be genuine about it. And be obedient with the answer. Because it may entail, just like what I'm doing with you guys now, is coming forth and exposing it. Yeah. Right here on Facebook Live on January 21st, 2021. I almost said 2020, but now it's 2021. But in a way, it kind of still seems similar to 2020. But that's a whole nother topic. I exposed my wounds. So hopefully by exposing mine, you can expose yours. Because the right way to heal it is to expose it. So if anybody have any questions or you want to have a friend to talk to, I'm available. If I can't help you, I know people that can. There's so many programs out there, and some people's wounds ain't even that big. Some people can heal that themselves. They just recognize that it is a wound. You just get you some ointment and go ahead and cleanse it. And y'all know what that ointment is. The ointment is the word. I know many people probably saying, no, I read the word every day. But are you really reading the word, ma'am? Or you just you just calling off the words off the page? And if you have a problem, as I tell my girls all the time, pray for discernment when you read the word. Before you even open up the Bible, please pray for discernment. And open up your heart to receive the word and not go by your own flesh and your own interpretation of what it is. Because 9 times out of 10, what you believe it to be, that ain't what it is. So I'm going to end this by saying, y'all have a good week. Y'all have a good weekend. And God bless all of you guys. And most of all, stay safe. Love y'all to wholeness. Goodbye.